Okay, so for my clinical program observation, I observed a group of cancer patients over the Easter weekend. Um, my grandma was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer November of 2024, and most of the patients there were either going through chemotherapy or radiation, and then others were just kind of in a recovery stage. We visited the wellness center near my hometown, and they kind of had a special program just for cancer patients. The kind of activities that they did was just kind of very, very light activities. It all kind of depended on their energy levels, because going through chemo and radiation, there's a lot of fatigue that sets in, and the energy levels change very, very rapidly throughout the day. So kind of just getting up or walking or stretching, or if some were able, like very light resistance training. They made a lot of changes depending on the energy levels and fatigue of the patients. Some needed longer breaks, some needed to sit down. So you just kind of had to be careful with where this person was at, where the person was at with their cancer and how they were responding to all of the treatments. So kind of what I learned through this is I learned that there's a very different way of going about it. It was, I wouldn't say shocking, but kind of just like eye-opening to see how light and how much like just getting up or walking around kind of does for a patient with cancer. It's not about like getting strong or doing anything like that. It's kind of all just about managing their fatigue and kind of just staying positive throughout the whole process, because all the workers were very supportive of all of them and just making sure that everything was going to be okay kind of through the exercise program. And how it impacted my understanding of their needs, I now kind of understand the safety and patience that you need to have with certain populations, especially cancer patients. They need to be encouraged to do this. And some days they might feel really, really good. Some days they might feel horrible. So you kind of just have to be flexible with your program and kind of go from there. Some of my just personal reflections is just watching this kind of made me inspired to help out certain populations. I shouldn't even say certain. I should just say all people with certain sicknesses. And they were just most of the patients were just tired, and just showing up and doing their program kind of put me in shock. And I'm like, wow, these people really, really want to do this. And being an exercise professional, not saying I am one yet, but hopefully soon, hopefully we can help. And I kind of want to do that. I just want to help everybody throughout a certain process. So how this population fits into the context of healthy physical activity. Cancer patients kind of just show that physical activity isn't just for fitness. It also heals, and it kind of just makes the quality of life better. It can help these patients handle their treatment better, possibly. It can help them maybe even recover faster. It can also just boost the way they feel. Because I don't know, but after, like, let's say I exercise, I feel very, very well. Like, I feel very energized and very happy. And kind of afterwards, with my grandma, she just kind of felt relieved and very happy and a lot better compared to when we were going there. So some of my new insights about exercise programming for special populations is I learned that they have to be personalized, depending on where they are at with their sickness, um, you kind of need to program it a certain way for them. It's also important to check in with them, be supportive of them, and always focus on how they're feeling, not if they're getting the program done. Yeah, so pretty much overall, observing the cancer patients was pretty cool, and it showed me how important it is to be flexible with certain types of patients. I learned that physical activity can be very, very powerful for this population, and how much it can just impact their daily life. So basically, I just hope that I can help a population like this sooner or later, and kind of just see the developing of patients, and yeah, just be a good exercise professional. Thank you.